Darky, spelled Darki, and then it's double E. Welcome again to another episode of Gusto Life News. Surprisingly, it's raining in Lagos. How is it raining at this point of the year? I don't understand it, but obviously, it just shows how many. I think it's like the state of the country because everything is not working to plan. So the rain is obviously not following its due season. Anyways, I was saying big thank you to our fans all over the world for doing what you do. We love you guys so much, and then we appreciate you guys so much. We've made a major update just so you guys can be satisfied better. So if you're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, you can stream us now as we're going live, basically. So just pick a channel comfortable for you. If it's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or YouTube, just now you can now stream us at the same time simultaneously, basically. We have the channel just scrolling back below your screen. So pick one that is comfortable to you and join us on our live sessions. Anyways, let's delve straight into what the news look like. We'll begin today's news with BURNA Boy. He calls himself the ODG, Odogo. We saw at the point Busta Rhymes and BURNA Boy have something coming, a song, and we're waiting to see what that one look like. But Busta Rhymes, he has always been in the conversation for Afrobeats, always canvassing and supporting Afrobeats for the awards. We saw Wizkid at one of the stores. He was there to show love to Wizkid and all of that, unknowingly to us that he had won with BURNA Boy. And trust us, I think at this point it's safe to say Afrobeat is just the next vibration because everyone wants to be a part of the movement, and it just shows it is a working and a successful movement. Moving on, we saw BURNA Boy coming in today. I've just sold out the Center Ball Arena in Montreal, Canada, about 21,000 capacity. BURNA Boy has just sold that one out. The demand is high, and obviously, we saw earlier today, BURNA Boy team have said because of high demand, they've had to actually announce a new date again in Montreal, Canada. What BURNA Boy has given to these guys, trust me, we cannot fathom it, but we all know that Canada guys all love BURNA Boy, and they've sold out that space of about 21,000 capacity. Moving on, we saw Odogo while in the country. We saw him at the point where he had to take over the stick from the drummer and then beat the drum. Now, I think for a fact, we know Davido is this guy who always is known for taking drum. And then you could see people saying, a lot of persons saying, Baba won't copy Davido, and back and forth. But we all know that regardless of all of this, the vibe is what matters the most. So at the point, you might just be tempted to just go to the drum and beat it because of what you're hearing. So massive one to Odogo for doing all of that. Moving on, we saw BURNA Boy was presented with multiple turntable chart flag at the club last night for his certified song and album to the country. Now, this is when you are big. This is what happens when you're a big person, because obviously BURNA Boy has not been around for quite a while, and but the turntable chart, they have been keeping his flag for him till his return, and then we've seen how they presented to him about 8 flags and all of that for his successful album and song to the country and all of that. It just shows that this guy is a big guy and one of the biggest gun we can have in the country. And for BURNA Boy, we say congratulations for all his major achievements regarding turntable charts. Moving on, we saw City Boy become the first song off the I Told Them album to hit the 50 million milestone on Spotify. And at the same time, BURNA Boy extends his record as the African artist to have the most song hit 50 million stream on Spotify. So far as of today, BURNA Boy has 21 songs that have surpassed 50 million stream. City Boy becomes BURNA Boy 12th song as the lead artist on a night solo song to hit 50 million milestone on Spotify. We saw City Boy video have just surpassed 17 million views on YouTube, and this is how you know it's a successful song, because on Spotify the song is going amazingly well, and then for the video catalog on YouTube it is also going well. 17 million is not getting hit, and we say congratulations to BURNA Boy for this major achievement. Tested, Approved and Trusted made a debut on 7 on the Israel iTunes Top Song chart, an amazing one. This song has been doing good numbers in different parts of the world, sent kids to Germany, to France, and this time back to Israel, making a debut as number 7. Moving on to the next guy, we have Rema, the man who debunked and came out to say, you know what, I am not Illuminati. All of that, I'll bring them to you in a bit. We saw Rema giving us a snippet of what a track of the project looked like, the Rabbit GP. The track is called Don't Leave, and it is an amazing one. We saw the snippet. It is one we all can't wait to see when it finally comes true. I we saw Rema coming out speaking with Rolling Stone. Then he said he knows a lot of people in the industry copies whatever it is that he has done, and even though they don't give him his glory, his flowers, so to say, he says he feels flattered seeing that people have to copy him because he invented that particular thing they are copying. Also, the O2 is just about 20 days from now, and Rema is still out there trying to sell tickets. And obviously, we all know that in coming days, he should sell the space out. Just so you know, the venue still looks like this, and we're waiting to see what the coming days look like because we know he will sell out. Ashake sold out. Davido, BURNA could have all sold out. Rema would not be an exemption. Moving on, we saw Rema come now to say, "My day one ravers, help educate the new ravers that I have been on this bad sheet for a long time. You all would have so much clarity if you easily Google where I'm from, what the key colors of my heritage are, what flies in the skies of Benin every evening, etc. As I evolve, my education will evolve unapologetically. Please know your artist. It is why I do interviews. And that Illuminati talk is trash. I work too hard to create art for you guys to give glory to some diabolical shit. Dead it now because Jesus is king." So basically, Rema is saying, all what you guys see from the bat movement to the color and all of that, these are stuff I have been doing from inception because according to him, if you grew up in Benin City, these are what you see flying everywhere. Though we have report that says some of those things that are flying in Benin, some of them are human, some of them are birds. But Rema is saying, whatever it is, these are stuff he grew up knowing and all of that, and it didn't begin from today. Also, however, you also came out to say we all should stop the conversation about him being an Illuminati because it is not true. He worked so hard to give us art, and it would be nice if we give glory to some demons for all of that. And then he ended saying Jesus is king, coming from the Rivers King himself, Rema. We saw Rema and Gomez calm down. Have spent 1 year consecutive, that 52 consecutive week on the Billboard Canada Top 40 chart, and it stayed at number one for 3 straight months, talking about 12 weeks. And Rema is the only African to top the chart, and then the longest running African song on the charts. Moving on, we have Olamide Bado as the next and last guy on the news. We saw Olamide's song Amapiano, Ashake's song Amapiano, and has crossed 20 million views on YouTube. And at the same time, Amapiano is one of the records being considered by the Grammy for the 2024 award nomination for the best Africa music performance. At the same time, we saw Olamide also submitted the Unruly Project for the album of the year and talking about the best global music album. And at the same time, Trumpet with CK was also submitted for the same category with Amapiano, the best global performance. It's going to be a very big tussle. Let's see which other song or which song will come out to win this one. We have Burna Boy submitting the song, Davido submitted the song, a lot of guys submitted songs basically, and then we can only have to pick one. So let's see which one will get the nod. Moving on, we saw Olamide Celebrate has entered the Norway iTunes top song, currently charting at 57. And Olamide is the only African artist in the top 100 of the Norway iTunes charts, currently sitting at the moment. At the same time, Olamide have just surpassed 500 million career stream on Spotify, and that's an amazing one, trust me. And so far, Olamide have just crossed 4 million monthly listeners on Spotify. For Olamide, we say massive congratulations to him. 500 million is not game feat. I can say boldly, the countdown to 1 billion just began, and crossing 4 million mark listeners on Spotify. You know, a lot of artists have like good numbers, but then having 4 million people listen to you every month on Spotify shows that you really are a big deal. And for Olamide, as an OG, having these numbers, we say it's big success, and we say congratulations to Olamide for that one. We'll catch you guys on the very next news tomorrow morning with major updates as it unfolds. Trust me, entertainment business is a running one, and as it runs, we also make good catch and give you guys the latest news and juicy ones as it comes to Afrobeats. I love you guys so much. Please and please take care of yourself.